Welcome back, music lovers, to Severo Music Studios. I am so excited that you joined us for this segment right here because you would not believe it if you did not actually see this officially on footage. I am here with an artist, not even from here, not out of Compton, but out of
Out of Rieger Park.
yeah. If this wasn't actually on film, I would not believe it myself. But let me introduce you to the man whose record has gone gold right now. Is that right?
Oh, yes.
It is Mr. Cee. Welcome to
Thanks for
Severo Music
having me.
Studios.
Thanks for having me. Yes, yeah, I'm looking at the place. I'm like, this is flipping amazing. Yes.
If you notice the accent, he's not from here.
Someone say he doesn't even sound Kryptonian. So yeah.
No, I'm not welcome among my own people sometimes. They say I have an accent. I was like, what are you talking about?
Yes, yes.
But let's just get this right now because, you know, we see this guy's record is playing everywhere right now and we haven't seen enough of him. We don't have enough information. Wikipedia needs some info, so let's ask him right now. First of all, how long have you been in the game and when did this start really?
My real musical journey started for the past yesterday, from about the age of 16 till about now. So now we're looking at almost 10 years of
Almost 10 years.
of learning music, of learning how to rap, learning different styles of music, learning, or rather just becoming embroiled in it, right? But my journey, my brand of Meneer Cee has only been around for the past 3 years. So we started with these viral, like I like just moved away from music for the past 3 years. I've just been making viral comedy skits. So it's just been comedy, doing a few MC gigs here and there, just to to monetize my comedy brand. So with that, I was able to build a brand of 8,000 followers strong.
Yeah.
Just in the past 3 years. That's not amazing. Trust me, it's not amazing.
On what? On TikTok?
On Facebook. On Facebook.
Facebook.
It's just been Facebook. So it was exclusively Facebook.
Right.
And then we just decided, let me try music or give it one more try.
Right.
And then from there it's like, okay, we take Amapiano, which is a dominating genre right now,
Yeah.
especially in the past 2 years.
Right.
Something that I've already been jamming to with my MC gigs.
It's exactly because since we've come into lockdown, dance music has become bigger than ever.
Oh yes.
People are bored, they need something to do, and the evolution of dance has really changed. I mean, that is not dancing. Alright, listen to this guy's music and then you really wanna gyrate your whole self into it. You know, Elvis really lives in your hips.
Oh,
The
yes.
hips will not lie.
Oh yes. as the great poet, the great poet has said, my hips don't lie.
Now, also, since we got onto that social media thing, where else can people actually find you on your social media?
You can find me on my page, Meneer Cee. You can find me on my YouTube channel, which, by the way, I release a music video every week for you guys. On my channel, Meneer Cee. A flippin' music video. That's the best music video. Just the best visual series you ever gonna see. C-Style Fridays. Check it out every Friday. Yeah. And then you can get me on Instagram at Meneer_Cee. Get me on TikTok at Meneer_Cee. Or you can even WhatsApp me on 084 430 0317.
You have like doomed yourself, man. You're gonna be.
I'm ready for you.
So let's just put his number in right there. If you miss his number, it's right here right now. So pause the video if you like to jot this down. And Meneer Cee, I don't know what he'll do if he'll actually reply to you. I don't know what happened. We'll see what happens from there. But the next thing is the song that's actually out right now.
Yes, sir.
The one that we have all been anticipating. What inspired it? Let's hear the inspiration behind it.
Inspiration, well, the song's name, Straight Out of Rieger Park.
Yeah.
Out of Rieger Park. That was...
I mean, you gotta check this guy's t-shirts and stuff with this. You're expecting this straight out of Compton, but I mean,
Yeah, Straight
I hate.
Out of Rieger Park. So, like, the best way I can describe it is, it's essentially the Rieger Park story told through a medium of a South African genre. A purely South African genre, but the colored story.
Mm.
It's the vibe. It's the it's raw. It's unfiltered. It's exactly the colored story.
Mm.
We're chasing after girls. We're chasing after vibe. We're chasing after cars. It's
Right.
fast. It's booming. It's moving. It's sexy.
Right.
It captures that story of us. That of not sleeping at home.
Mm.
Essentially that's what I've tried to capture. Keep it raw. Keep it unfiltered. And yeah,
You know, maybe it's just my knowledge that I don't have so much, but we have so many um, of the sort of same perspective from our Cape Town artists. So this is really going to be a change to actually hear it from Joburg. I'm sure there are many that already told it from the Joburg perspective, but I mean the difference between like the Joburg colors and the Cape Town colors is there is actually a vast difference.
there's some crazy difference. But what I like is the similarity.
Yeah, the most
Even
important
in
thing
our
is the
differences, we find common ground. We find common ground.
we are a community.
It captures
Man.
it. It's like sugi beer or sugi ram.
Yeah, that's the same. That's the same question everywhere.
Option sugi beer, sugi ram. The biggest question. Visa kuntas D. We asked that question. Visa kuntas D. Like whose girl is this?
Mm-hmm.
Whose girl is this? That's it's universal amongst us coloreds. Like, and then all I done was it just added. Say,
Mm.
it's what we are. It's like I don't care whose girlfriend this is. Say, so it's like say ma, say pa, say chome, say bra. It's a courtesy, guys.
Oh man. Now let's just talk kind of day to day. Who are the people around you that inspire you? Who's the people that actually keep you going in your career right now?
Around me, definitely my team. My team keeps me on my toes. My team keeps me inspired because, I mean, like, without them, I'm not able to produce the quality content that I produce. I'm not able to, to go to the places where I need to go so that my music can be out there.
Let's have a short breakdown of your team. What roles does your team play?
My team currently, I have the best visual guy in South Africa. Shout out Lester Renz from Imposed Media. That guy creates, yes, that he can create magic behind the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and then I got, of course, the best producer. Currently, the best talent producer. I'm telling you straight up. D-Logic Essay. This is the guy that made Straight Out of Rieger Park. He created he creates all my beats for me.
Yeah.
Essentially. And then, of course, there's Racist from Deepling Studios. Best engineer I know. Best friend, best confidant. This guy is he's our mentor. Essentially, he's the mentor role. He's the father figure of our conglomerate. And then, of course, my manager, my brother, my backbone, Amadeo of Finesse Digital. This guy is the reason why I'm here today. Because like legit, there was a stage where I felt like this content creation thing is not working out. There's times where I feel like the music isn't going as far as it needs to go, and he's always there to get me back on the road.
That is quite a personal shout out because his brother's actually sitting right behind the camera right now. Ain't that beautiful? But let me ask you also this. In your style, I listened to the song over and over, and I'm trying to find influences. Who influenced your rap sound?
The rap sound.
Who are the pioneer guys? Who did you listen to back in the day, and still probably listen to right now, and you can't help but jam the same way to it every time?
These guys are more the guys that I listened to back then. It's your classics. It's your Biggie, your Tupac. Your Eminem, Snoop Dogg, P Diddy.
Right.
Drake,
Yes. Yeah.
big influence, but not so much Drake's sound, not so much Drake's rap structure, Drake's moves. Drake is able to evolve with the times.
Right.
And it was essentially that. So it's like, you take something like rapping, which has been purely hip hop.
Right.
South Africa had Kwaito, you know, the South African style, which that was, you know, where we had the South African rap. But now we're moving to Amapiano, where you get actual rappers rapping on Amapiano beats, guys like Vocalistic.
Yeah.
He's went and revolutionized this game where it's no longer just saying hype things on a, it's no longer ha boya bo ha boy, you know, it's like the structure.
Yeah.
There's a full 16 bars hook, 16 bars hook, you know?
Yeah.
Proper hip hop structure placed on Amapiano beats. So from there it became a matter of I had to create a style using all my influences, at the same time using guys that have laid a foundation, guys like Vocalistic, and kind of mashing it all together, creating this little pot of masala. Creating, I call it, since we, you know, it's
Great perspective. All the ingredients to make one spicy little outcome.
One spicy little outcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, this so far has been the most energetic guest that we've ever had here on Severo Music Studios. Out of the almost, I don't know, 200 plus videos that we have posted over the years, this being only the 50 something episode with a guest actually here in studio, this is absolutely unreal. This is 2021 for me. This is one of the peaks right here. Now, let me just ask you something.
Yes, sir.
Well, within this career, especially within this music one, can you maybe give us a little tidbit or a little story of maybe one of the highlights, whatever, something amusing that happened, and maybe one of the lows or something funny that happened, embarrassing? You will not hear mine again. I've told it many times, ladies and gentlemen, so you are not going to hear it again. Check my podcast and everything if you want to hear it again. But go ahead.
Awesome. I'm going to give you the highs now. The high was definitely realizing that this song has become more than just a regional hit. It was the 12th of December. On that day I woke up. I woke up to a slew of messages. Facebook, WhatsApp. Just people bombarding my inbox, bombarding my messages with, dude, your song has went viral on TikTok. Special shout out to Nivan Ferris for that. Just for a video when she started a challenge that or she reignited a challenge that we tried starting, right?
Yeah.
The Visekant Z challenge. And it has amassed a total of 28 million views on TikTok.
Well, if I had a dream.
If I had a dream. 28 million views on TikTok with 1.5 million streams across all digital platforms. Certifying it gold.
Yeah.
So that is the high point, you know, it's seeing that reaching all of those milestones. Those were the high points. Each one was it was a higher point than the last.
Yeah.
You understand? But with that came the low points.
With that, in the same breath.
In the same breath, the song.
Talking about the haters or what?
Nah, not even.
Okay. What are the lows? Let's hear this one.
I ain't gonna let them no hater hit me. Nah.
Yeah.
You haters ain't gonna get to me. But the low point was when you realize it's actually a funny story. This was the low point. The low point was at the song's peak. Then Cyril Ramaphosa made the announcement. The country is going into lockdown for New Year's.
Right.
Bah. So at first I'm like, okay, cool. Now I have time to focus. Now I have time to keep on producing more and more content. But with that, it kind of created now I won't be able to enjoy the massive success. I won't be able to, you know, I won't be able to perform the song at its highest point.
Right.
You know, so we kind of lost that. It's like some people are even saying like the song is the reason why the song got us back to level 5. Some people are saying that like the song is gonna get you back. The song is gonna take us back to level 5, and so far, it happened. Put us back into lockdown, and I'm like, I just couldn't help but laugh. But at the same time,
I'm sitting here with a different sort of pandemic. that like forced us now into lockdown.
Yeah.
I'm sitting next to the source that forced us back into lockdown New Year's.
Lockdown part 2, guys.
I-
I'm to blame.
Oh,
But yeah,
man.
it was kind of, that was, you know,
Right.
it was a low point, but you know what? It's rather just an obstacle.
It's just an
it'll never
obstacle
be-
in the
you know,
road,
It'll never be, you know, it'll never be a roadblock.
Mm.
It's more detox. So now I have to.
Gotta
find different routes.
acknowledge it though, you know, to learn from it,
Of course.
to get past it. So, since actually, is this your first time in Cape Town?
Oh, this is my first time in Cape Town.
And what do you and your team think about like the Cape Town
Yes,
people?
I'm loving it. I'm loving every minute of it. The people, the atmosphere, the environment. I think it's just the air. Because now, you know, I have the opportunity to meet so many creatives like Severo himself. Who can forget about, you know, but I had that opportunity to bask in the creative energy that has spawned so many legends like Youngster.
Mm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Guys that have went on and revolutionized their
craft,
industry.
yeah.
You know, their industry. It's essentially that. So yeah, it's a real privilege for me.
And we are honored and humbled. Now, before we go, do you have maybe a message that you can convey to the aspiring or younger artists, you know, who are basically aspiring to do who are reaching for the
music.
stars? Yeah, what kind of words of wisdom can you give them?
This is actually not so much music, more just if you have a passion. If you have a passion, the best thing I can tell you is you can have all the talent in the world. Right? You can be the best in your craft. But that means nothing
without
it
hard
means
work.
nothing without hard work.
Yeah.
Not just hard work, not just hard
Yeah.
work. You need to have hard work, smart work.
Smart, okay.
Smart work. Because I mean, come on. We're talking hard work here.
Yeah, we a lot of people, for
You
a lot
can
of us,
spend so much time focusing on the wrong aspect of your
exactly.
craft.
We can name so many people that do work hard.
Yeah, but they're not where they want to be. So hard work, with that hard work comes smart work. And if you have all those two elements together, you can reach consistency.
Consistency, right?
That's it. Consistency. So be consistent. Be consistently focused on your passion. Be consistently focused on your goals. You know? So then from there, yesterday, if you success will come knocking. Or you'll knock down the door of success.
This has been, like I said, the most energetic interview ever. If this man ever comes back to Cape Town, we need to have like a 2-hour conversation on my podcast, which is absolutely raw and unedited. But before that, this is not all, ladies and gentlemen. He is here for also an exclusive performance. So you heard it here first. Maybe, maybe not. Because this guy is hot and happening right now. Every guy is wanting an interview for this guy. He just literally came from a radio interview. He's been on another independent channels for an interview. He's just going all around right now. So at least I know this is one of the very first exclusive. You know, one of the few that has happened, and we are gonna hear again what we've been hearing so much. For the millions and millions of followers on the many social media platforms, this is Meneer Cee or Mr Cee, depends what your preference is.
Potato.
Exactly what Pizza Gunter D. One rhythm, one life, people.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, man. Ek se man van die kassie, op soek vir 'n chai vir 'n party. Daar's 'n rams in die boot van die pyp, kom en shoot, dis al tyd om te blom in die parkie. Ek se man van die kassie, op soek vir 'n kind in my transie. Sê hom net ons is hier om te vier, bring die bier, want daar is nie nog tyd om te wag nie. Ek soek 'n glas, soek 'n kwai, soek 'n merrie vir die ante. Ek soek 'n pyp, soek 'n skyp, soek 'n bottel vir die ante. Sy ek soek 'n glas, soek 'n kwai, soek 'n merrie vir die ante. Soek 'n skyp, soek 'n pyp, So as jy hier of as jy daar, is 'n plesier om jou te vang. So soek jy bier of soek jy rams, ons blom nou hier in Rieger Park. So as jy hier of as jy daar, is 'n plesier om jou te vang. So soek jy bier of soek jy rams, ons blom nou hier in Rieger Park. In Rieger Park, in Rieger Park, ons blom nou hier in Rieger Park. Say Mr Cee, say it thrice times, like a pipe, like a blunt, like a white wine. Now you're steady, I'll be ready to get messy in a penny when I started with your Mary at the right time. Mr Cee, say it thrice times, you moet check, it's a man funny nice time. Foot set, op je bek, as ik rap, op die trek, cause I only bars beach when it's my time. Ik zoek een glas, zoek een guai, zoek een Mary voor die ante. Ik zoek een pijp, zoek een scheep, zoek een bottle voor die ante. Zeep, ik zoek een glas, zoek een guai, zoek een Mary voor die ante. Ik zoek een pijp, zoek een scheep, zoek een bottle voor die ante. Zeep, zo is je hier, of is je daar, is een plezier om jou te vangen. So soek je bier, of zoek je rams, ons blom nou hier in Rieger Park. So Rieger Park, in Rieger Park, ons blom nou hier in Rieger Park. In Rieger Park, in Rieger Park, ons blom nou hier. Ja, yeah, this is what you want. What you want, what you want, what you want, what you want, what you want. Hey, hey, say be sucking this. Say be sucking this. Say be sucking this. Say gaan nie meer slaap. Say jou maas, jou paas, jou chommies, jou bra, want jy gaan nie meer slaap. Say be sucking this. But fuck for Mr Cee. Say a maas, say a paas, say a chommies, say a bra, want jy gaan nie meer slaap. Oh yeah, gaan nie meer slaap. Say gaan nie meer slaap. Say jou maas, jou paas, jou chommies, jou bra, want jy gaan nie meer slaap. Say gaan nie meer slaap. Say gaan nie meer slaap. Say jou maas, jou paas, jou chommies, jou bra, want jy gaan nie meer slaap. Oh, gaan nie meer slaap. Guys, this is Mr Cee. You saw what we done here at Severo Music Studios. I just want to say thank you, guys. I just want to say thank you to Cape Town. I want to say thank you to Retreat. Most importantly, one rhythm, one life. Peace.